Hello everyone and welcome back to Cities by Steven. You're talking to Steven. Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, please hit that subscribe button, get the bell notification on so you know what's on the next episode of Brockton County, an Ontario themed city. And make sure to hit the like button. The like button helps the channel a lot. You know, we've been doing really good the last few episodes. We haven't gotten one of these out of bounds views. So we were definitely due. So it's pretty funny that we got one there. So last episode we built up the forestry industry, and we also built up part of the town of Strathcona. And we are just going to continue with the same pattern here. Ooh, looks like some traffic might be having some issues through here. We'll have to look at that perhaps today, perhaps in a future video. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today as well. We're going to be continuing that build out in Strathcona, and we're going to be just kind of filling up the town a little bit. And hey, look at that. We got two in this intro. So let's back out, and there's a couple things I want to talk about. So I am pre-recording quite a bit ahead of time for these episodes, so I haven't seen any comments or anything like that, and that is because I'm moving, as you probably saw at the beginning of the episode. Next week will be a short week where I'll only be posting Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Wednesdays and Fridays videos will be closer to the actual dates of their release, but Monday's video is going to be pretty far recorded as well, so just letting you know. So there's a couple changes I want to make, and last episode we were talking about this intersection right here and how there can be some traffic backups here, and you know, honestly, this should have a traffic light on it, but with the amount of cars that are coming through here, a lot of them are turning left. Not many go straight. I've encouraged cars to go straight through here by using the speed of this street, which is Aspen Boulevard, which is actually hilariously well named. I've encouraged more cars to go straight through here by raising the speed limit, but there's still a lot of cars that are queuing up for the left-hand turn lane, and a lot of them, if you follow them over here, are turning this way to loop around through here. And you know, that was anticipated. We did that on purpose, but there is a way that we can, you know, really take off a lot of the pressure of that interchange, and it's only going to be a really simple move. So what we're going to do here, guys, is we're just going to move this power plant, or biomass pellet plant, and last episode we placed it in this location on purpose, but what I've done is I've beefed up the land around here so that we can get a nice it's not really as nice as I was hoping, unfortunately, but I'm sure we can make it look a bit nicer. The fence is a bit wonky, but having a nice like retaining wall looking thing, perhaps a bit of surface painter might help clean that up a little bit, make it look like it's actually like a retaining wall that's holding up the power plant, or the power plant, the biomass pellet plant. And then what we can do is we can also grab this, we can just lower it down ever so slightly with move it. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I think we can get a 1-unit road out this way. Just a 1-unit road, no parking, very simple. And the purpose of this is going to be for truck access through this intersection, that they can just turn right and go into here. It'll just be an entrance only. Let's just make it a bit straighter. And because of this, we're going to need to clean up this intersection here, but this way I'm hoping that trucks will start taking this entrance into the forestry industry, and we're going to need to do a bunch of things here actually. So first of all, we're going to need to make it so that these guys can turn right as well, and I don't really want any other directionalities going into here. Everyone else I want to feed through this main avenue still. This is only for truck turnoff. Oh, look at that, the bus is using that. That is, I don't know if that's okay or not. We'll check it out. But we also need to do some node controller on this. So we're going to grab the node controller. We're going to click this node, then we're going to click this one, which makes the end straight. It's going to increase the size of the interchange here. And it's going to take a little while for cars to realize what's happening here. But after a little while, we should be able to see a lot of cars using this as a bit of a method to improve the travel time and traffic in this now hub. So we'll see. I'll give it some time because a lot of the cars will probably have had their paths set. So one thing we can do to kind of check that is if we first of all get out of this tab, we open this route, we click this. Yeah, there we go. So a lot more trucks and cars are receiving to use this now. And then if we go into our bus routes, looks like the green bus, which is an express bus from downtown, is now coming through here. And you know what? I don't think it needs to stop out over here anymore. I think what we can do is get it to stop, say, right down here. And we're going to see all these people run for it, speed it up. They're going to run to miss this bus. There's the bus. They're going to miss it. Run. There's not many buses. Oh, wow. There's a lot of people using that. Are they going to miss it? No, the bus is waiting for them. Oh, that's a nice bus driver. Oh, they didn't get on. That's funny. Yeah, so there's a couple stops in the downtown core area. It looks like we need to get a couple more buses on here. So we'll beef that up to maybe 12. Anyways, so after seeing that, hopefully more cars will take this entrance. Oh, that bus just did a horrible turn. And we could also just extend this to make it have 2 lanes, but we'll see if that will really do anything. Yeah, that's pretty good. So what we'll do here is we'll just take this node. I'm just gonna hold Alt, and we're gonna have to readjust that. There we go. And then I'm just gonna use the node controller here on this node, just to you know, stretch it out a little bit. And then what we'll do is we'll take this tool, do this, and I want to take the crosswalks off, just so, you know, cars can kind of queue up a little bit better. And what we'll do is we'll make this a dedicated, I don't know if we need to make it a dedicated right. It's probably fine if we make it a dedicated left here. I doubt many cars will want to use this anyways, but because we have this sidewalk here now, we don't need this pathway that we built last episode. So there's that. And then we'll move this over. Okay, we'll use move it. We'll give it some space. There we go. And then we could either use pavement or the gravel. I think I'll use... Actually, I think we'll just leave it. That's fine. But I do want to add in some trees back here to help protect, in quotation marks, from the pollution of this plant. Because, you know, this person doesn't like it that much, and I understand why. Oh, look at this. We have a big queue. I mean, there's lots of people coming in and out of here, and that is very good. I'm very pleased with how this neighborhood has come along. But there's a couple other things that we need to get going in this town as we wait for traffic. We need a high school in this town, so that is what we'll throw in first, and I'm going to use this kind of square area for it. So we need to go into the education tab. We're going to pull out our big high school because I really like the look of this high school. Should we have it on this side? Yeah, let's do this. Very cool. And then how about we get some sports fields through here? So we'll go into our park tab, and then there's a couple sports fields that I'd like to get. Let's get the baseball diamond over here, and how about the soccer field on the other side? Very nice. Okay, let's kind of grab some roads and see what we're gonna end up with, so we can fill out the rest of the space. All right, so let's try to split the difference here. Do we have another road to queue it from? No, we don't. I think we'll just use this node. It's probably fine. And we're just gonna bring it right out to the lake here. And then what I'll do is I'll give it some space. Actually, let's bring this one out, and then let's plan these grids. just to continue the look of the small town a bit more. And we'll see if there's any... Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Okay, so we have tons of space left for this lot, but what we can do instead is we can bring it out to about here, and then what I'll do is I'll just bring this road through. We'll just kind of square it off a little bit. Then there's a couple of things we could do here to kind of... Ooh, wrong button. There we go. Take out these trees. We're going to be building through here too, so I'm going to get rid of that. We're going to definitely get housing through here, so I'll just fill it in preemptively. Just going to pause the game. It's not pausing. There we go. And we're going to get water through here. So I'll just bring it right through here. Okay, perfect. And then we'll bring it right through the high school like that. All right, so what I'm thinking of is bringing out like a, bring the street out a little bit farther. I think we'll go towards the soccer field. And what we'll do is we'll just kind of get, let's actually move it back a bit. We'll run a pathway around this first, but we'll get some parking through here for the school. So let's run a pathway, I said. I'm gonna grab this, grab the dirt path, and we'll just go around it like so. And then we'll bring this one right up. Actually, maybe the paved paths would be better. We'll use our actual park paths. Yeah, I don't like how this connects up to the high school, so I'll call a mulligan again. And just bring it up like that. And there we go, it looks a lot nicer. Especially with this one too. Okay, very neat. I mean, this pitch is a bit open to the elements, but I don't know. Maybe we could also add a fence through here, but I'm not too keen on detailing this whole area right now. Okay, we'll delete that, and then I'll just connect it right here. Leave this space open, but I think what we can do is we can get... I was thinking commercial right in here, but maybe we'll make it a bit of a different district, and we can get a couple other unique items through here. But anyways, let's maybe continue looking at different types of sports we could get through here. Okay, let's grab this path, connect it up like that. I'll connect it in. And I think I'm just going to need to do some adjustments to make it seem a bit more like it's part of the high school. There we go. And then let's get a couple more items through here. I thought I could place these against... it needs to be a park area. I wonder if just by adding in a park area it'll allow me to do that. No, it must have a main gate. Okay, well I don't really want that. So I think what we'll do is we'll just kind of put these against the road and we'll just live with it. Okay, there's that one, and there's this one. Okay, we'll do this. Get a couple basketball courts through here. And... ooh, look at that. It doesn't really work. Okay, we'll just leave the rest. And how about we get some houses right along the side of the back of this baseball diamond? Because, you know, you always see in those movies when the kid hits the home run and all of a sudden breaks some old lady's window or something like that. And I think that'd be funny to kind of replicate in here. And then how about we get some parking through here on this side. All right, we'll pull out our parking asset. Our little favorite. Oh, look at that. I didn't know this parking lot existed. Interesting. I I think it's just if I just type in park, it pops up. There we go. Let's just get a couple of these in here. All right, so only managed to get 2. But I mean, that could probably be enough. Unless we bring in another one right here. Yeah, we're gonna need to change up the zoning through here then. Yeah, I think I'll leave that. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna settle on getting some smaller shops through here. And then we'll get some housing right along this side as well. Okay, and then what I'll do is I'll grab the paved pathway, and that'll help make it look a bit like alleys, like we talked about last time. Okay, so for some reason it left a 1-unit building here, so I'm not a fan of that. So we're gonna delete that, and we're gonna have to delete that again. I'm gonna pause the game. I'm just gonna remove all that, let this building come in. We'll come back and we'll zone that building up later. All right, so we're getting pretty close to the lake now, which is nice. And hopefully by adding more people in, we also get closer and closer to 550. I think since we have a lot of demand, if we add in a couple more items, we might be able to kind of push this. This has how many workers? 25. We'll be able to push this whole area into the next level, which would be really convenient. Okay, I don't think we need any more of that. Maybe we can get another sawmill through here. Yeah, right in here. That was pretty good actually on the hill. All right, so I haven't been watching this obviously, but looks like people like using this area. And more people are queuing up for this right-hand side. Yeah, there we go. The trucks are using this. That is fantastic to see. Okay, so we will just kind of let it be. And I know we're kind of backing up traffic. I'm planning on getting a time traffic light through here, but I just haven't had time to set it up. So another thing we could do is just return back to that chaos of no traffic light at all. Yeah, why don't we do that then? Just to help the traffic flow a little bit better. Because it's not like there's a ton of cars coming through here. And they can just, you know, have a little chaotic entrance into the city, because we do have a ton of traffic coming through here because people are moving in and everything like that. But, you know, we haven't really done much. We built a high school. So let's look at continuing with a bunch of other stuff. And there's a couple of things I have planned for this area. And one of them is we need a freight station. So what I'm thinking is we bring in a freight station for the lumber mill. Holy cow, my brain. And we're gonna kind of base it right off of this road here. This is a connection, so if any trucks come from out of this, like a different part of the city, they can come right through here, come right down this entranceway. And what I'll do is, hey, look at that. We did it just by adding those 2 buildings and we pushed it over. So we'll also look at upgrading to the next level over here. But what I'll do is I will grab the, oh no, I was in the right section. This one. We'll upgrade that, and then what I want to do is I just want to, whoa. Okay, whoa, what's going on? It looks a bit weird. Interesting. Okay, it's missing a crosswalk and stuff like that. Oh, you know what? This happened to me the other day. I didn't exactly know what the issue was. So we'll have to see if that causes any issues in the future. But let's take a quick look at the grading here, because I noticed that that was a bit strange. Yeah, so we're on a bit of a hill, and there's a hole right here. So we'll have to bring the rail kind of strategically through here. So, you know, if they were building a rail station, they would definitely look at leveling this whole area out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab move it, And then we're gonna grab this node, and this node. We're gonna say get to the same height. This is a bit of a slope, so what I'll do here is I'll just raise this node up ever so slightly. Oh, very weird. All right, we're good there. I will then smooth out this whole area, fill it in. Looks like we're lagging a bit. Probably with the amount of trees that are over here. Alrighty. Yeah, we're getting some stuttering. Interesting. I'll look to sort that out. Alright, let's take a look at the topography. Yeah, pretty good. Alright, so we will get a freight station through here. So let's go into the trains. Go into... yeah, this is the freight one. Cargo terminal. Place it right up... right here. I think that's fine. I'll use move it just to center it a little bit. Alright. And then we'll use the spawn points. And I'm just going to bring it out and in a little bit. I'll try to line it up for one of these garages. There we go. Alright, so now we need to hook up that as a rails station. So we'll open up the topography tab. And we are just slightly below ground here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab this. I'm going to raise it up just so we're at the right level. Maybe a bit more. There we go. Okay, I'm going to grab these nodes then, and we're going to get it to this height. Alright, and now let's get that rail connection in. So we just got to make sure that we put over here. So we'll bring the rail. It might be hard for you guys to tell. Yeah, okay, so we'll kind of just use this section as a bit of a guide. Alright, so I'm going to, first of all, turn bending off. And, oh, I thought I did. There we go. Bring it, actually, let's start it out a bit over here. Bring this out and over. And then, oh, you know what? I think I should probably just do this with the topography on. If it'll let me. Yeah, okay. And then right about here, we'll bring this one in. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll just use the freeform tool. That'll be good. And then I just want to connect up. Yeah, I'll come back and make sure everything's okay with it afterwards. Okay, and then we're just going to swing it over like that. And right in. Okay, so it's a bit of like a spur line to the whole ordeal. And we can add in a couple of rail connections to make it seem like a bit more of a yard. And then let's just make sure that this is all good. So make sure that there's not too many nodes too close together. So I'll grab the network multi-tool. We'll take out this node here. And we'll try to take out these ones too. And that should be good. Should be good. Let's just move it really quickly to just kind of reposition this ever so slightly. Yeah, it's not too bad. Okay, and then what I'll do is I'll just. Oh. Holy cow! Game's freaking out a little bit today. And collision is on. That's a bit interesting that those trees are there. So perhaps it's just the fact that there is just too many trees in this area. My game's having just annoyance of rendering them all. I mean, it is supposed to be a more remote area, right? So, alright, so then this curves through. And then we'll just make a bit of a yard. To do that, what we'll do is we'll just grab our rails. I'm just going to use this as a bit of a guideline. just gonna go straight, and I'll just do this, and we're gonna do a couple more. Okay, well, just one more really. Use move it here, and I'll just shift it down. Whoa, yeah, lots of funky stuff going on in today's episode. Okay, I'll just do that. We won't get too many of these. I'll copy it, and then we'll paste it right beside it. 3 will be good. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll just kind of get these. These aren't actually going to work, but it'll kind of make it seem like this lumber yard is a heavily used train yard that they have to queue up a bunch of cargo rails to get ready for it. So hopefully this node here doesn't cause any issues with the tracks. Oh, there's another node here. We might need to take that one out. Okay, and we'll just have to do that. There we go. And fix this one ever so slightly. Alright, so if the game wasn't simming before, it should be simming now. And we'll see if that'll make any difference at all to the traffic in this area, but fantastic to see. Now we got this to level 4, so I haven't even gotten around to building any of the unique factories, and we're already on to kind of like the next step of this process. So let's grab our wood chip storage, which is something we talked about previously. I know we were talking about maybe getting it through here, but looks like it's a bit bigger than previously anticipated. I wonder if we can just temporarily shift this over here. And, oh, you know what we should do is definitely remove these trees. Okay. And then if we come through here and we grab our wood chip storage, because we really wanted this wood chip storage right through here. And then I wonder if these smaller log yards will fit too. They won't. We might be able to get 2 of these bad boys through here, which might look pretty cool. Yeah, and then what we'll do is we'll leave that log yard over here. That's fine. Okay, and then what I'll do just to kind of make the area look a bit nicer is I'll just run a pathway, a dirt path, right through these buildings. Very nice. Okay, so we're going to need a lot of jobs to get up to the next level, I believe. So we need to get 800. We have 638 possible jobs, so you're definitely going to need to have a bit of a boom through here. And one of the items we got was the engineered wood plant, and we also got the medium tree plantation. Oh no, we got the last episode. We got the medium sapling, or large sapling field. Okay, but engineered wood plant. I wonder what the pollution is on this one. Pollution 0. Okay, so I don't mind getting these ones a bit closer to town then. So what I'll do here is I'll flip this one over onto this side. I mean, sorry for these workers here, but then we'll get just this road, please. Get this to come a bit farther through here. And we'll get some engineered wood plants on this side. I wonder if we can connect these up with Move It to make it seem like it's just one larger building. Connect the roof up. We have a bit of clipping with the fences. Okay, never mind. We can definitely combine the fences together. Alright, very good. So we got 2 of those. We got a paper plant through here. We're definitely going to need some parking through here, but I don't know. I think maybe we should look at moving this back over here. Let's grab this node. Just gonna shift it up a little bit. Yeah, that's not too bad for those buildings. And then this building, it forms to the topography, it seems. It's not too bad. Okay, and then if I just use this, and what I'll do is I'll just shift it. This truck's gonna chase me. Just shift it into here. Okay, that's not too bad at all, actually. Kind of like that. We'll just get rid of these trees. And then maybe if we use a bit of this surface painter. Yeah, because you know they often load up these cargo things with. Oh, it might cause some issues with the cargo traffic, but it doesn't seem like many people are using this at the moment. Probably just give it some time, and that'll all be good. But now we should definitely continue out our production. So we'll bring this out this way, and what we'll do is we'll just get some more of these. So we got a large sapling field. I'll just kind of put that over here on this side, and then we have another one of these. I think we can fit one more through here. Yep, very nice. Let's actually look at removing some of these trees through here. Okay, and I'm gonna grab a fence as well, just to fence off this yard. We'll grab the nature reserve fence. Okay, and I'll just bring it right up to the line here. And same thing. All right. So we're good there. Let's check how we are doing. So we have 900 possible workers, and we only have 800 required jobs. So we're definitely good here. I can probably take this back a little bit for now. Yeah, and we should be seeing lots of people using this connection to walk through now, which is good. Could also get another connection over here to encourage more people walking through. All right, so let's look at continuing the town a little bit more, because we did unlock some of these factories, which I think we'll try out for next episode, or maybe a future episode, because there's a lot of stuff I want to do. Holy cow. But there is one build that I kind of hinted at wanting to do last episode, which we never got around to, and that is getting the oh geez, what's it called? Like the in Ontario they're called en routes, which is these stops where you can kind of fill up some gas, get some food. Where is it? Holy cow! It's in Unique Buildings. That's what it is. The service station and restaurant. So what I'm thinking of is you come off the highway, either side. Doesn't really matter. Ooh, let's actually check the topography really quickly. That's not topography, Steven. This is topography. That is district still. Holy cow. Alright, so we are elevated. And we go into more elevation here. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just back this up back down to where we were before. I kind of want this height for this build. So I'll just... yeah, look at all this stuttering. Holy cow. Definitely gonna need to reload my game here and check out what's happening after this. Alright, so we'll bring this out. I'll take the forest brush tool and we'll just kind of clean up the area. Alright, and we'll come through here and we'll be right off of the road. All right, let's then grab this and we'll get it to this height. Oh, no, undo, thank you. And we'll get this to this height too. And then we'll get a bit of a slope from here down to there. All right, so we're gonna need some water through here, and then I'll also get some other restaurant type shops as well out this way. It's a bit off on the angle there, Steven, but that's okay. So we'll get that through here, and then what I'll do is I'll just get, that's a big enough parking lot for this whole area, so I won't really feel bad about kind of missing some of them, but let's get a road right behind it. Okay, that definitely needs to be at this level as well. Okay, and then how about we get an industrial road right behind it? Look how the heights are all off. All right, so we don't really know what's happening over here yet. What we're gonna really do with these lakes and stuff, but I think this service station here is gonna be a pretty cool area for it. Let's grab this as the spawn point and just throw it right up in here. All right, so let's get some restaurants through this way. And I'm gonna leave a bit of a space here so that I make sure that buildings don't, or like restaurants don't spawn through there. We'll get a smaller one. Yeah, these don't need to be that big. So we'll see what pops up over here. And look at this, eh? Traffic loading up. All these people trying to get into the highway. It's fantastic. It's working just the way it's supposed to. Not the most efficiently, but you know, it's not causing much like through traffic through here. So this light will go. These cars will be able to go through. Yeah, very good. All right, so let's just finish off the episode today by kind of extending out these roads and seeing kind of whereabouts they would go. So I think I'm going to actually delete this, and what we'll do is we'll dive back into just our basic roads, and this way we'll kind of get it'll kind of give like an end point to the main street, right? Okay, let's actually go with some of this. We'll see the topographical changes we have. Get a road right through here. And this way, people can actually use this as a bit of a connection as well. See how that's snapped in, that dirt? It means people will be able to walk through it. Alright, and then we'll grab this. Topography. Alright. Continue that around. Bring it a bit farther. Then from about here, yeah, that's good. And then we'll bring this road through. I'm just going to square off the lake. We'll make it a bit of a park. Yeah, that should work. All right, and then just continue this out a little bit more. And this would probably be continued as well. We'll change up the grid pattern here. All right, I'm actually going to delete some of this, and we're just going to redraw it in. Oh, I would like the topography back on, please. And what I'll do is I'll just bring it up to here. I don't like how it always does that, eh? All right, and we'll bring this right over to here. And we'll now just reconnect everything up. Holy cow. All right, so I envision housing through here. Lots of tight turns. Maybe some of this is some older roads. Okay, we'll get this through here. And, you know, it changes things up a little bit too. And we're going to really start spreading out into lower density housing. Okay, let's just get a bit of this freeform right through here. All right. Straight road. Oh, that's the highway. Jeez. Yeah, okay, looks like we'll just be free-forming this from around here. And I mean, this could probably actually be like a dirt road, the way we're kind of treating it. And maybe let's look at getting some cottages in and around this this direction. Actually, zoom in over here. Should we get a crossing over here? I think maybe we do. I'll just do this. I'll bring it right through. Let's go on a straight road here. And then what I'll do here is I'll just grab the train tracks, make it elevated, go to upgrade. Look at that, we barely have to do anything to it as well. Alright, just going to grab this node, we're going to hold Alt, we're going to put it right underneath, and we're just going to lower it ever so slightly. Okay, and then pretty much what we'll do is we'll just from this side, just select 3 nodes down, slope objects, and that should be enough. Alright, and then maybe we can start swinging this road around over here at some other time as well, but the train tracks have definitely cut off this this community, and it's definitely grown to its limits as well. Alright, so let's grab some commercial right through here. Let's go commercial up to there, and then we'll get housing. Okay. Let's go to ground level. And we'll bring this one down and over like that. And we can probably leave that if we change this road up a little bit. And we'll make this a freeform. Okay, yeah, and then get it to curve out ever so slightly. And we'll follow the lake here. Oh, sorry, we'll follow the railway right through here till about this point. And then what we'll do is we'll just kind of curve in like so. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll grab those dirt roads, and then what I'll do here is I'll just curve it out like so, and then we'll get another one over here, and this way we can get a couple cottages through here. And yeah, you know what, we might as well just make these connect up. Alright, and then this is still looking like it's part of the town, so what I think I'll do here is I'll just delete those roads, and then we'll change up the whole pattern again from about this point. Let's go straight, connect up like that. Go. And so we have this road coming through here. Let's get this one up to connect. And we'll get some more like maybe suburban type housing through here. All right, well, kind of figure out what we're going to be doing in this section later on, but let's get let's take a quick peek at services out this way actually. Oh, we're missing water somewhere. Oh, we're here. Okay, well, you know what, that is a service. Maybe we should look at getting some water out throughout all these areas that we've been playing or building. Okay, look at that. There we go. Just ignore that I've skipped over a road there. Okay, we're good. And then I'll just follow this road a little bit. And this will kind of give us a good marker for where we're going to be adding some cottages. All right. And then I'll just follow up right through here. All right, so let's get some houses right along here. Just some small ones. Actually, that's probably not going to be a cottage, so we'll take that off. Just, you know, sporadically placing them. Yeah, you know what, we'll make this one a big one. We don't really want too many, right? But enough that it kind of, you know, is noticeable. So actually just bring this out a little bit more. Alright, and then we'll get some unique houses over here as well. We'll leave that one out. Okay, we'll let that come in before we see, before we do anything else. And then we just have a ton of zoning to do over here. So this is definitely going to take some time to fill in. So we're going to definitely need to look at getting some new jobs throughout this this whole area sometime soon. So that is kind of exciting. All right, we'll do that. And I want to save this area for some other stuff. We don't really necessarily need to even have these right now. Whoa, what the heck's happening to my game today? So we'll just kind of knock these two down a little bit. And yeah, you know what? We kind of did a lot of expansion out this way. I think maybe what we'll do is we'll end the episode off with some zoning of some cottages. You know, just kind of skipping every now and then, changing the pattern up. It's going to give you a unique look to a build. You don't really want to get too close together either, which is always a challenge, really. So pretty much what I'm doing is I'm kind of rotating between 2x3s, 3x2s, full on big ones like that maybe. Got a couple of those. And these should really just zone in as like maybe lower status buildings, and that will kind of give the area a unique look that we're kind of going for. Let's have a big one right here. Let's get a couple big ones right along this lake. Yeah. Then we'll break it back down. Let's actually split that up. And we're going to stop right there because we're getting a bit far away from the lake, but we'll also add in some more over here. That's probably a bit too steep to build a house. Alright, so we'll see if anyone would actually really want to move out here. So we'll definitely need some services out this way to encourage people. So why don't we take a quick peek at some of those. So what we'll do is we'll start out with, oh, you know what? Garbage probably is a bit of an issue out this way. I don't think we added any garbage out this way. Yeah, we didn't. So luckily, we've had some connections through here. But what we could do is we could get a waste transfer facility running out of our industrial center, or we can kind of continue to look at using this area for garbage. Well, like, because this is industry, so that's what we'll do. We'll get a waste transfer facility and then a recycling center. And that should probably be enough. And then what I'll do here, guys, is I'll just look at adding in just a touch more industry right through here. We'll break it up like that. Actually, let's do it the other way. There we go. Okay, and so that'll be garbage. We're good there. Healthcare is definitely... Well, that's death care. Okay, let's move to healthcare. We'll definitely need another one of these. So why don't we look... If we put it over here, it doesn't really help this area out. It doesn't really. So why don't we... Let's add that clinic. Yeah, right here, right at the end of the street. Actually, no, I was saving that for something else. We'll just, we'll just leave it. How about that? We'll let these people run out of one clinic. I mean, really, like, they're probably good with just that one clinic in this town. So I think we're good for death care. Could use some crematoriums out here to help as well. So why don't we look at that? Okay, that'll help. And I think I'll leave all that for now. We'll come back to it when we kind of finish off the town in a future episode. But fire department, I think we can get... Ooh, we should probably get one of these fire watchtowers somewhere. But right here. That should really help. But we could definitely get one of these fire stations right out over here. Kind of right at this intersection here. You often see that. So I think that'd be a good idea. And then, maybe we can get an on-ramp over here or something to the highway, or when we're building it over this way, this fire department will really help out as well. But we are really kind of getting to the end of this town, and we need to make it a desirable location to live in order for people to come out over here, which, it might not actually happen unless we have a lot of demand. But so that was fire, police. We're definitely good on police. Schools, so we have one high school. Kind of, it's not really the best, but we definitely need another elementary school. So let's add one in over here, and then we'll do kind of like the quick elementary school build by adding in... Oh, we could do the large playground again. We could just do the small one. Yeah, and then if we just move it ever so slightly. There we go. I think we zoned that up. We did not. Okay, so we'll make this all residential. And then how about we actually just we take that back ever so slightly, and we'll just add a pathway right through. There we go. So that should help that elementary school. Then if we maybe want to think about adding in another one over here at some point, it wouldn't be the worst idea. But if we open up that, I mean, those two schools are probably already full. Oh, no, that one isn't. That one kind of is already getting there. So, you know what, maybe in the future. But we could probably do with getting a public library through here. Ooh, this is actually a really cool idea. So I'm saving that spot for something. The public library could be useful over this way, close to the high school. I think it'd probably be a bit more of a central location. So, okay, that's a bit too far away. Maybe we do put it in this area. Or maybe it's like a new addition to the town, so we have it over here. Sorry, I'm kind of second-guessing myself on a bunch of stuff. Okay, yeah, why don't we just place it over through here, and then we'll readjust things if needed. Okay, and then what I'll do then is I'll just fill this up with commercial. Let's take a quick peek at how this is going to zone in. Yeah, that's good. Okay, and then let's, so what do we do then? Into education, we just talked about libraries. definitely good over there. Transit is probably going to be a bit of an issue through here, so why don't I just take a quick peek at a bus line. And we have one bus line that kind of runs into the industry area and over, so why don't I run one bus line that goes around. So what I'll do is we'll have to come up this street. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to stop right over here. We'll bring it right around. Stop there. And bring it right up Victoria Street. So why don't we get it to kind of cross? We're running so much traffic out of this one intersection. It's a bit interesting. Okay, so then what we'll do is we'll just kind of, I think I'll need to zoom in a bit farther. I'll just kind of get some stops every now and then. And this isn't meant really to be much else other than a boost to the area. I won't run the other way. Okay, so we'll leave it at that. Oh, post offices. Definitely get a post office down here. I think the post office would probably be right in here, right by the train station. And yeah, so that's where we'll end it today, everyone. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. And where should we kind of get a view of this town? And then we'll get a view of the train station. Yeah, there we go. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Peace out.